Hey guys, Nick here. Welcome back to another Payday 2 build video, and today we're going over the Copycat perk deck, and I think you guys will like it. It's not perfect, but it's fun, and it's a good place to start for your own builds. Before we do get into the video, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a few guys in the Discord server who helped me with the Copycat build, specifically Dreload, Addy, Natrav Stalin, Eccentric, and more that I'm probably forgetting. Thank you guys so much for your help on all of these videos. It means a lot, and I really am happy that, through all of these videos, I was able to meet you guys and be able to play games with you and get all of these videos out. It's just been a lot of fun. Besides that, guys, that's all I've got, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for all the support on the channel and on this Perk Deck series. I've had a blast making it, and I hope you guys got some kind of enjoyment out of it, whether it's your own builds or a laugh, what have you. Some of these builds that I've made are pretty abysmal, but anyways, subscribe if you haven't already. It helps a ton, and it lets me know you guys want more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Welcome back, everybody, to another Payday 2 build video. My name is Nick, and today we are going over the Copycat perk deck, and I believe today is episode 23 of our perk deck build series. So, with it being the final episode, I'm hoping that maybe I created a somewhat decent build based off of other people's assessments that hopefully will give you something you can work off of if you haven't used Copycat or want some ideas for it. So, before we get started, first we'll be looking at an overview of the build, then we'll look at the skills, the weapons, the perk deck itself, and some DSOD gameplay. So, let's get into the overview. For the overview, we'll be using the HBV with the ammo bag equipment, KSB light machine gun, compact 40mm grenade launcher, the concussion grenade for our throwable, the buzzer for our melee, and for our skills, as you can see, we're mainly in Technician, Ghost, and Mastermind, but we'll get into that in a second, and of course, the Copycat perk deck. Now, I'm sure I said it in the gameplay at some point, but regardless, I know for sure that this is not like the best Copycat perk deck or build that you could ever make or anything like that, but I do think it's a build that's pretty fun, that you guys will have fun with and will enjoy if you use it, and it is a good place to start. So, with that in mind, let's go and take a look at the skills here. We'll be starting the Mastermind side. We'll be using Force Friendship and Joker Basic with Confident Aced, Partners in Crime Ace, and Hostage Taker Ace. That's pretty standard setup if you're going to be using the double hostage setup for Hostage Taker Ace, and it's really nice having two converted enemies. It helps you get a little bit of the some of the aggro off of you, and in case one of your Joker dies, you have a backup there that's already ready for you while you're trying to make another. Stable Shot Basic for a little pickup there, especially with the LMG. We're using Die Hard Ace since we're running the Heavy Ballistic Vest, and originally I was looking at maybe running the ICTV or something along those lines, and ICTV is totally still viable, or something that you could do for yourself that I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense, but I don't like being that slow, for one, and two, I really like Ballistic Vest for some reason. I don't know, I'm probably weird. And you know what? I didn't look at all of like the little calculations of like, okay, this is exactly what I need and stuff. This is one of those builds that, with it being the last one, I decided, you know what? I'm going to do something that I personally enjoy, that I just want to do, even if it sucks or doesn't make any sense. Regardless, I hope this build at least gives you some kind of insight, right? So I use Die Hard Aced and Resilience Basic. Now you could obviously take that off if you decide, no, I'm not going to be running that. I'm going to be running Suit, which some people do run this with Suit, actually. I want to run Suit, or I want to run this or that, or whatever you want to do. Then you can take that off, and you always put on Resilience Ace for taking down the visual effect of flashbangs, which is really nice. Scavenger Basic, Bullet Storm Basic, and Extra Lead Aced for that extra ammo bags and 50% extra ammo capacity. Hardware Expert Basic for a pickup for drills. Steady Grip Aced, Fire Control Basic for hip fire accuracy. Surefire, Lock and Load, and Body Expertise Ace, all to be able to do extra damage on enemies, as well as having body piercing rounds and faster reload speed when you're killing two enemies, and since we're using an LMG that's automatic, that's really nice to have. And the Ghost side, we'll be using Duck and Cover Basic, Second Wind Basic for when our armor's broken, Professional Aced for our LMG in particular, High Value Target so we can mark enemies and do a bunch of extra damage, and Unseen Strike Ace so we can have 18 seconds of 35 crit hit chance, which is amazing. Fugitive side, of course, since we're running on one down, you don't always need it, but 9 Lives Ace is kind of a little quality of life thing that you can add to pretty much any build. So I will try and explain this the best I can in case somebody here has never heard of Copycat and you're starting here. Welcome. This is Copycat. It's kind of a jumbled mess, but it has some fun features about it. The Copycat perk deck in particular is going to take all of the perk decks that we have here and combine it, or attempt to combine it, into one perk deck itself. So, for example, for this particular build, we're going to be running number 9 out of 22 for our card. You can change these that have the numbers. You can change their different abilities that they'd give you. Specifically for this one, we're going to be running the Sociopath. So that we have the Sociopath perk deck that's up here, and it's particularly... yes, this skill where you get, you recover 30 armor, and it cannot occur more than 1 second, and you get an additional 10% armor. It's going to be the same thing here, does the exact same thing, except it's not actually medium range, so it's actually a little bit better. So you can cycle through those. I'll let you explore those yourself. I'm not going to go over every single one, but it's virtually skills that are kind of spread throughout all of the other perk decks that's going to be into this very last card in the Copycat perk deck tree thing. But these are actually all going to do the same thing, sort of. So we have it set to 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4 gives you extra health, 2 out of 4 gives you extra armor, 3 out of 4 gives you extra dodge, and 4 out of 4 gives you crouch, carry, movement speed increased by 10. You know, not many people are probably going to use that, but hey, it's there for you if you want to just have a bunch of different extra movement speed. We went with the health side, so we did 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 4. Now, you can obviously mix and match, but most people don't do that. They typically go with a something that they're trying to maximize, right? So, something that I even attempted running, and I can post for you guys later in the future if you're interested, but suggested by Stalin in the Discord was running max dodge, so you have all 3 out of 4, and then over here, you're actually going to end up having, I believe it's the burglar perk that would be, you know, on the burglar side. But today we're actually going to be running health side. So besides that, with you getting your maximum health that goes with each of these, they also have an additional perk that comes with it. So this one has auto reload secondary after performing 10 kills with primary, and vice versa. So that means if you get 10 kills, let's say I shoot 1 bullet out of my grenade launcher, I have no bullets left in it, I could put it away, get 10 kills with my primary, it will automatically reload it for me, and I get 320% extra weapon swap speed, which is pretty convenient, especially if you're running an LMG. The next one, it gives us 10 extra health points if we hit a headshot, which is awesome. And we're already with our Sociopath perk, which I talked about a second ago. Killing an enemy regenerates 30 armor. It's almost like you have a built-in bullseye, which is why I don't have this on this particular build. You already kind of have this built in, right? So you don't need it. And so on top of that, now if I get headshots, if I kill an enemy regardless, I get an extra, I regenerate 30 armor, and I can only do that once every 1 second. But if I get a headshot on top of that, I get an extra 10 HP, as well as my regenerating 4.5 HP every such and such seconds that comes with Hostage Taker. I can't remember what it is, and that it may not even be the right number, but I don't remember. Regardless, moving on, dodge bullets will ricochet back with the enemy that fired them. We're not going to be having hardly any dodge, if any. I don't think we have any dodge. So, but that's actually good for if you're running max dodge. Well, hey, if you dodge bullets, it's going to ricochet the bullets back on them, you know, that fired them. So that can be pretty convenient. And then the last one, when your health gets below 50%, you'll be immune to health damage for 2 seconds. It can occur more than once every 15 seconds. You'll see this in the gameplay, and it's kind of difficult to describe. But one of the builds I have that's with the max dodge, this was again suggested by somebody in the Discord, having that max dodge with frenzy and suit. If you get hurt, you're already below that 50% health pool, and so now when you get hurt, you're actually immune for 2 seconds. It can occur more than once every 15 seconds, so if it happens again, you're going to go down, right? But you'll actually see it in the gameplay, me get hurt, you know, over time or whatever, and then once my armor is depleted, I actually can't take any damage, and you'll see my health, I'll just kind of take shots and I'm immune for 2 seconds, right? So this is one of the main things that makes it super useful and helpful and fun to use, because you can just do a lot of different things with that, having that grace period perk. So especially with health builds, it can be really convenient. And then for our final perk that I've already talked about, but killing enemy regenerates 30% or 30 armor, cannot occur more than once every 1 second, and you gain an additional overall 10% armor. Now we aren't really making this an armor build, and so again, ICTV may be the better choice, but HPV actually works really well in my opinion, and I feel pretty comfortable with it. So now that we've gone over everything here in the Copycat perk deck, let's take a look at some weapons. For our primary, we'll be using the KSP light machine gun. You can pause here and take a look at stats if you'd like, but you'll see them as we go through. For our barrel, we'll be using the long barrel, and just to kind of reiterate this, concealment is not an issue. As you can see, we have 75 maximum detection risk, so I'm not even going to point that out. Barrel extension, we'll be using the bigger the better suppressor, -1 in damage, but hey, extra accuracy and stability, so it's okay. Lion bipod, I just like the way it looks. I never use bipods. For the boost, we'll be using stability. You can use accuracy as well if you'd like, if that's more important to you, but hey, it looks nice having two 80s here. For our charm, we're not going to have one. For our foregrip, we'll have the railed foregrip. We get extra damage and stability, or sorry, we get extra damage, -8 in stability. But for our gadget, we'll get +8 stability, so we'll get that back. And then for our stock, we'll be using the solid stock, which gives us +8 in stability as well. For our secondary, we'll be using the compact 40mm grenade launcher. Specifically, the reason I chose this was 1, to take care of shields, and 2, to take care of crowd control. We're running that sociopath, so every time we get a kill, we get +30 armor. We can pull this out real quick, go ahead and shoot it into a crowd, and we'll be guaranteed to at least get a kill, right? So that's why I ended up going with this, and it's just fun to use. For our ammunition, we're not going to have any. For our boost, we're going to have accuracy on. Without it, we're at, I think, 96 the way I have this set up, or something like that. So we have accuracy. No charm. For a gadget, we're using the compact laser module. You can put on these other ones if you want, but hey, what's the point? We're already at 100 accuracy and 100 stability. And for our sight, I actually put on the biometric analyzer. Again, without this, I think I'm at 96 accuracy, something like that. I can even check right now. No, I'm not. So you don't even actually have to have this if you don't want to, but hey, I'm going to put it on because I think it looks cool and I like the blue dot better. Besides that, that's the weapons that I have, and they're really simple and easy to use with this build, and it's kind of self-explanatory. So instead of me kind of rambling on any further, let's go and get into some gameplay, and you guys can see how it works yourselves. Time for some Copycat. And after playing First World Bank, you know, 15 million times, I just had to end off the Perk Deck Series with First World Bank. Sorry, had to finish my sentence there.
All of you get on the floor! Everybody on the floor! Drop the gun!
There's 2 cans of thermite there. One of you other guys grab it. You need to set up the drill at the gate.
Okay.
Now let the
Do.
There's ammo here.
About the federal government. Ain't gonna lose a dime. Look at your family. Don't try to be a hero.
Everybody
Shut up
down.
and stay down. It'll be all over.
Thank you for the talk, Chains. Classic. Way to end
Get
off
down
the
on
series,
ground,
buddy.
all of you.
They're deploying SWAT units. Get ready to face some heavy firepower.
Kind of just shooting into the abyss at that point.
Some police assault coming in about 30 seconds. There's an extraction team coming for the civilians. Stay sharp. Access the computer I've marked out for you. Use it to drop the magnetic seal.
Yep. I was ready for you.
Oh, fuck. Taser spotted.
Aw, I thought it was gonna be able to make a convert. I'm sad. Do. Sometimes that recoil hit a little too hard.
Somebody help Hoxton.
No, I did not mean to do that. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't even know where that was at.
Hoxton needs help.
I'm gonna let Chains get our boy there. Oh, he's got it anyways. That's not good.
Fucking dying. Anybody got a medic bag?
Oh, Chains got downs. Rip our boy. Nice. Now I have an actual convert, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But I need to get another one. Oh, Chains isn't getting up, man. Ow.
Put your motherfucking hands up. On your knees. Now, cut.
Just gonna shoot into this hallway here. Oh my gosh, shields suck. Yeah, I knew I was going down as soon as I started playing Ring Around the Rosie with that shield, man. It's so funny how quickly I switch weapons and then how slow my reload can be.
Get him up.
It's nice that I don't have to lose any of my converts, any of my jokers. Oh, I don't even have a gas canister. I don't know what I'm doing. No! Oh, life flashed before my eyes. Glad I have Unseen Strike. Alright, they both put down their gas canister. So now we just gotta hang out here. Sorry, Civvy. Get him while my Unseen Strike is up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right. It's always nice when you hit below 50% health and then you're just good for 2 seconds where you just can't get hurt. Of course, then you have a 15-second cooldown. But hey, then we get to the point where we just keep regenning with our hostage taker for a little bit. I mean, it's a nice little cycle you can get going with this particular build. It's really fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was best case scenario, actually. Thank you, Mr. Slender. You don't need a medic bag. You have jokers. Houston, you're fine. And plus, we can get some headshots here and there for an extra 10 HP. There we go. All reloaded up. Good to go.
Enemy medic is no more.
I should pick him up before Chains, actually. Yep. Because I think this last guy, does he have faster revive speed? I can't remember. I don't think I mentioned, but do keep in mind that we do have AI. So whatever my bonus is here, you know, it's gonna be faster interaction speed, reload speed, maybe revive speed, whatever it is. And actually, I just realized, oh no, it is set to public. Okay, I thought I still had it set to friends only, so that's my bad. But hey, somebody might join. Okay, let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready for these dozers. I was not ready for these dozers. Oh my. He smacked me, then shot me. That was a rough time. All right, we're fine. That was just a mistake on my part, honestly. Should have played that a little bit more carefully. I got a little too ambitious there. I guess I'm on bag moving duty. But honestly, I genuinely feel confident with this build as long as I just don't do stupid things. Alright. And last money bag. Except that we have one right there. Unseen strike. Doing its job.
The lobby's too hot. Get upstairs.
No more cloaker.
You gotta get your stable back. First one.
Uh-oh. This might be the end. Nope, we're fine. I don't think, yeah. I should have went and got that while I could, but oh well. We're here. We'll live.
Get behind something.
I always like the little lag that it does.
Now get through there. That's the way out.
Right. Shield eliminated.
You're down. The garbage truck is waiting in the garage.
I'm just gonna run past here.
Down there.
Don't mind me. Definitely not gonna. Slender is not happy with this outcome, but it's okay, bud.
Gonna make it.
And no dozer there.
Shit. This is Bulldozer's history. Over there.
No unseen strike, as you can see there. Takes a little bit longer. Oh, I tried to catch it.
That's 5. That's 6.
Oh, I caught it. Let's go.
That's 7.
Oh, I tried to catch that one too.
That's 8.
Yes, I caught that one.
Keep him coming.
Toss it. Yeah. Oh, I try. Nice. It's such a good feeling when I can catch it. Better than the build itself.
Let's get out of here.
Nice. Hey, you know what? It may not be the best copycat build that you can make, but it's a place to start and something that I think is actually really fun to play. But I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this series, the Perk Deck series, for watching all these videos. If you missed some, go ahead and head back. You can watch them. They're still on the channel, and I think you guys would love them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, for watching the Copycat video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Get something out of it, whether it's a laugh for me doing something stupid, or it's like, hey, maybe I could actually try that. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.